So take a seat, brother. Cool, take a seat. Hey. How you doing, bro?
I'm good.
Welcome in. Yo, take a seat. We got more. There we go. You're a lot tanner than I thought. My man. How you doing? Good, man. Yeah. Take a seat. We'll get started in a little bit. Master's like wrapping up with something, so. Exactly.
What's going on?
He's 16.
Are you? I would have guessed 11. Nice one.
Our genes,
Matt. Anthony. Nice to meet you. Alex. Nice to meet you. You ain't Matt. What's going on?
How you going? Good to see you.
The giant has arrived.
Big fella. Kobe, how's it going, man?
White June. I've replaced June with White Rupert. Real sales system mastermind.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, there we go. Doing the guru speech. We got the whiteboard over here. Well, welcome in. Already members, so you're already here. It's very hard to get a hold of this man. He flew in this morning. So as you guys know, Matt doesn't do as much sales training because he's busy running the call center. Yeah, exactly, there we go. So if you acted like you paid $3,000 to $5,000 an hour to be here, then and actually implement the things we're gonna talk about, I think you're gonna get quite a bit out of it, okay? So what we'll do from here is we'll go around the room. So we'll go over, hi, I'm, name, I sell, offer. What I wanna get out of today's training is, okay? So we'll go through that and then we can see what we get out of here. Okay, we'll start with Jaden.
My name is Jaden. I sell basically lead gen for businesses. Get out of today's training is a way to navigate objection handling and reframes.
Being framed throughout the conversation is something I'm working right now, and keeping that authority. On that authority in the sense of guiding the conversation through the framework. That makes full sense.
Okay, building authority.
Yep.
Going deeper into the pain and really trying to work out how to navigate that the best way possible, but also with certainty and authority as well.
Okay, like what kind of objections?
For more fear of themselves, fear of failure.
Okay. How about we do this? How about we can have like people role play, and then we can see like we can give some feedback on what's going on, like live hot seat.
What do you sell?
Marriage offer.
What?
Marriage offer.
Marriage offer.
Yeah.
Oh, fun. All right, man. How can I help?
Yeah, man. I'm just, my wife's leaving.
Okay, why's that?
Mate, I'm not too sure. She just, on Saturday, she just goes, I'm out.
Did you see it coming, or is this brand new, like news to you?
Brand new.
Okay.
Never saw it coming
All
out.
right. You think you should have?
Mate, I'm doing the right things, you know. I work hard for her.
Okay.
You know, working long hours. I provide for the family.
Okay.
You know, clean the house.
Okay.
So yeah, I just don't have no idea.
Okay. So walk me through, man. Like, what's been going on?
Yeah, so Saturday night, she just goes, I'm out, pack the bags.
Okay.
Pack the bags, I'm just home with the kids.
Okay. So what kind of, besides that happening, like what actually, or was there anything before, or is that the catalyst? Like, how'd you book this call?
I was just, you know, online, and I was just searching for therapy.
Okay.
Couples counselling and whatnot, and
Okay. And what did you see from us that you're like, okay, they might help?
You know, you talked about like how therapy is not effective.
Okay.
You know, we tried that a little bit.
Okay. A little bit?
Yeah, we've done a couple of sessions.
Couple?
together.
Like 1, 2, 5, 10?
Yeah, like about 5.
Okay. How did it go?
Yeah.
Did you like it?
Nah, it's horrible.
Why was it horrible?
Just always on her side.
Well, what outcome do you want?
I want to save my marriage,
Okay.
of course. Yeah.
Okay.
I want to save my marriage. Yeah, I want to be a better person.
Okay, what have you been doing to try and save your marriage?
I tried talking to her.
Okay.
Therapy, like I mentioned.
Okay.
I try to.
Okay. So run me through like best case scenario, like where do you want to be at in say 6, 12 months?
Obviously, save the marriage.
Okay.
Communicate better with her.
Yeah, but saving the marriage, like, you know, that could mean like be fucking miserable together, right? Like walk me through, like what do you actually want?
Oh man, it's a happy marriage.
And what does that mean to you?
You know, be able to have a conversation with her. You know, a happy life.
That's all. Those are being able to have a conversation with her.
Yeah.
and have a happy life.
Yeah.
This is very vague.
Yeah, well,
What does that mean?
I just don't want to argue with it anymore.
Okay, well, you could just shut up and take it.
Yeah, well, I can. Right.
Why don't you?
Oh, but then that's not life, is it?
Okay, so what do you want?
Well, I want, you know, to live a life where we're fucking together,
Yeah.
going to places. We're not arguing in a restaurant.
Okay,
You know, we're not arguing in front of the kids.
okay,
Yeah, man, just sick of it, I'm tired of it.
okay. But again, not arguing doesn't sound great.
Yeah.
Just not arguing.
Yeah.
What do you want?
Oh, man, not sure.
Well, that could be trouble.
It is.
But if you thought about it though, like you come home,
I want to come home, we have dinner together.
okay, and what does she want?
Well, right now she wants out.
Okay, but before that,
Well, if I really think about it, she's been saying, and I step up a little bit.
okay, how so?
I think she's saying, can I help around the house?
Okay,
Um,
did you ask her what she meant by that?
I tried, but
You tried?
yeah, I tried. What
does that mean?
But,
Like you went out and then stopped, or like you did ask?
well, how I know? Just ask her what's wrong.
Okay, so let's just say we put you in a position, we give you a person that holds your feet to the fire, holds you accountable, gives you a plan, helps you actually diagnose what's going on, and is your coach the quarterback. All right?
Yeah.
Like, what do you foresee? What's a perfect day for you in 3, 6, 12 months where you know this has worked and that you figure out how to effectively communicate with your wife?
The perfect day? Well, perfect day is I come home
Okay? From what?
from work.
You've missed half the day, mate. It's a perfect day. It was fucking 5 p.m. Jesus Christ, mate. What's happening?
Fair enough. Perfect day, say like perfect day when we're both at home, say like on a weekend.
Okay. Yeah, there we go. Now we've gone from a work day to a weekend.
Yeah,
So we're getting better. So you wake up.
Yeah.
Then what happens?
Yeah, so,
Morning blowy. Like, what are we talking about? Like, where are we at? That'd be nice, right? Well, you wouldn't say no, would you?
yeah, well, I haven't been intimate for 2 years, so.
2 years?
Yeah,
Jeez, you want to change that?
yeah, I'll do
You
it.
sure?
I promise.
You don't have to.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Now or later?
But now. Of course.
Okay. Jesus, man, you look all pent up.
Yeah,
You're about to explode, man.
Yeah, man. It's hard, man.
Yeah, I imagine.
It's hard. But
All right, so you wake up more. So we got more intimacy.
yeah, you
Okay.
can see.
Okay.
Yeah, yes.
What else?
You know, waking up when we have lunch or breakfast together. It's
Okay.
It's
Quality time.
yeah, quality time.
What's your love language?
I'm not sure, man. That's the problem.
You don't know. Would you rather be given a gift or told something nice?
Told something nice.
Would you rather be hugged and fucked or told something nice?
Oh, I got fucked.
Would you rather get food or hugged and fucked?
Bit of both would be
Bit
nice.
of both. There it is. So you are acts of service, my friend.
Yeah.
There you go. There's your love language. What's your wife's?
Hopefully it's like
Would she rather be hugged or fucked, or would she rather have a present? Does she want Chanel or the D? Gucci?
both,
D.
man.
Bit of both?
A bit of both, yeah.
Okay. So we got gifts,
Yep.
right? Does she like words? I can tell you she does. She's a woman.
She likes words.
Do you give her words? No?
Oh,
Why not? You gotta get over that. All right.
no idea.
Okay. Well, there we go. We gotta figure that out.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So I guess we gotta figure out how to get you to talk your wife's love language, figure out how to get you to talk yours, increase the intimacy, and put you in a position to where you can actually effectively communicate, be more intimate, both, intimately, but also, as a couple, and be able to hold you accountable and actually give you a system and a structure to be able to do that. Is that right?
Yeah.
And with what you have in place right now, how close are you to be able to do that?
Well, she's out, so
Okay.
she's walked out, so
Okay.
probably not close at all.
And what happens if we don't fix that?
Divorce, mate.
Okay. You want to set up for that?
I know.
Okay. Do you feel like you have a dog in the fight and that you can change this?
I want to.
You want to? Do you feel like you can?
I can. Yeah.
Are you willing to?
I am.
You don't have to. Most men give up.
I need to.
She's given up. Why don't you?
Oh, that's not who I am.
Okay. Well, here you are. So maybe it is a little bit who you are. Are you open to that?
Yeah.
Because you haven't fixed it yet.
Yeah.
You want to fix it now?
Of course.
Later?
Now.
Now?
Yeah.
You sure?
I am.
Okay, I think that what we do would work then. Do you want to go through it?
I'll do it.
Sweet.
Tell me. Yeah.
Then I'd pitch.
So Anthony, how does that feel as a prospect?
How's it feel as a prospect?
Yeah.
That was the fastest sales call I've had in a long time. As a prospect, I feel like he challenged me enough to make me think that shit, I'm the problem, rather than her. When he challenged me, yeah. So when he challenged me about my love language, I didn't know what it was, but I knew what it was, but I did it. So when you challenged me, I had to say it out loud.
Then you keep those dark moments lighthearted.
Yeah.
Little joke. You want to be hugged or fucked, or do you want, you know what I mean? So you say things like that because, like, I could say, is your love language fucking physical touch? I could say, do you want a blowjob in the morning? Like, you know, like, these are funny things that we try and say to break tension because it's a difficult time for the prospect, you know what I mean? Right? So, like, you can't be doom and gloom with these guys, man.
Yeah.
If you do, they're just gonna break. So the initial part was just trying to find out, like, why he's there. You know what I mean? And he was just super vague, so just kind of keep dawdling around. Like, you could see the structure, right? It was just situation questions, like, what are you doing, where you're at. He sort of started going down the wrong road for me. Like, he was just blaming his wife nonstop. So in my head, I was like, well, that's the objection. So that's the one thing I can't let him do. I have to make him take some level of responsibility without, like, kind of kicking him with it, because like that, it would just, like, he would push back too much if I, like, wailed him on it and was like, well, you know, it always takes two. So you got to kind of, like, chip away at that and do it nice and, like, slowly, because I have the whole call, right? Like, I've got the whole 20, 30 minutes, whatever, you know, to be able to do that. So situation, and he was going into, like, his current scenario, right? Which is his current situation, but, like, really the situation that you want is sort of more like, what are you doing to solve the problem? So we had to sort of get him into that, and then he was like therapy and all these other things, and then we just went like, do you like it? No, yes, okay, cool. Rationale question pretty quickly within like 2 or 3 minutes, which is usually how it goes, because the problem is pretty self-evident, so you don't really need to go too into it. Problem is you have a shitty marriage. Like, yeah, I get it, right? That's the problem, you know? Then it's like rationale, why not just give up? That's, you know, like, why look at getting someone like us in instead of just giving up? No, I'm just kind of taking it, because that seems to me like a very likely outcome. And so I have to make him say why he doesn't want the likely outcome. In my head, that made sense. Because you could ask that a ton of different ways. Like, why not? Like, why go with us over, you know, trying more therapy? But it's like, he's already tried therapy, so like that seems like a throwaway. The worst case scenario is that he gives up entirely. So like that seemed to me in my head, that's the rationale that I used in my head to deal with that. And then it was about getting an outcome, and he was very, very not wanting to get me an outcome. And so I just had to keep asking the same questions in different ways, and just asking and asking and asking and asking and asking until he felt comfortable enough with me to where I could actually get something out of him. Then I went into like criteria, right? Ideal criteria, like, what do you need from us? Again, he was shitty. So like, just had to kind of pull some more stuff out of him and then label it, right? So pull the stuff out, label it, like, okay, so you need this, you need this, you need this. Yep, sweet. Those would have been the pillars that I would have used in my pitch. So just take him, label it, so then it sounds like the pitch is for him specifically, which would always help make the sale. And then it was like, I don't really need much consequence, because I know that like he's well aware of the consequence because he's living it right now. So it was more about getting him to like future pace himself into more success, right? Like, what does he want? What does he really want? So, because like he's already living his consequence. So like, you know, he's the wife left. He's living the consequence. You could have gone into kids and all that kind of stuff, which I didn't do, but probably just because I've been up for a very long time, but that would have been helpful. I think it didn't need it though. It just felt like I had enough, so like, why? Yeah, so you don't want to turn the screws too hard, because only people with a bit of hope buy. Miserable people aren't going to spend money, you know what I mean? It's just more pain to feel. The good, people want to move towards the good.
Welcome to the casting couch.
Mate, it was good, man. You know, met Ryder's in Sydney, I'm in Sydney. Get to meet a whole, you know, bunch of people from here. Usually it's always in the US or in the UK, so it's finally get to see someone here.
How did you feel about the events?
Yeah, very good. Very good. Learned a lot. Good to be surrounded by like-minded individuals, right? Like, that's the most important thing.
I joined the program about, I would say, 3 months ago or something. Started setting at a
at a real estate offer, flipping, investing. I would be honest, my show rate was terrible. It was at about 30%. There's a team of 4 setters at the moment. I was the last. But as soon as I implemented the systems that you teach, not only have I closed about 250K in revenue for the company in about 3 months, but my show rate stays at a consistent 70% plus. And I would say, if you had to ask me why, it's because the way you teach, Brian, in the sense that, like I mentioned before, finding the outcome you're looking for with the questions you ask, but more importantly, understanding why we are asking those questions.
I thought it was incredible. The role plays, having everyone speak to Matt, I thought it was really cool, man.
It looked like you put together a pretty good event for the first time in Sydney, so well done, man.
So what would you say to people there on the fence of like joining real sales system? Like, what would you say?
I feel like just look yourself in the mirror and ask yourself, can you do this by yourself? If the answer is no, then try find the right help and the right support. And I believe that, real sales system definitely gets you there.
All right, that's a wrap for the first ever in-person mastermind for real sales system. If you weren't here, what the fuck are you doing? I'll see you in the next one.